Audio troubleshooting tips for the double robot. The first thing to do is to make sure that this plug down here, which is your microphone and also your output for your loudspeaker, is securely plugged into the iPad. You can do that by turning it around, unplugging it, and plugging it back in. And I would also press down on the top of the iPad to make sure it's all the way down into the sleeve, allowing enough room for the plug to make its connections. If you're still experiencing audio issues with your patient where they can't hear you or you cannot hear them, you can also just run without the microphone and speaker, which will default to using the iPad speaker and microphone. One thing I forgot to mention in the previous part of the video is the audio on the iPad itself. To make sure the audio is all the way up, you can use the hardware buttons located on the side of the iPad. Remember, the iPad in the double is upside down, so the hardware buttons for volume are going to be located on the bottom left side of the iPad when it's in the double. Make sure you're using the bottom volume button to volume up since the iPad is upside down. You should just make sure that the volume of the iPad is all the way up when using the double.